We've been talking about verb tenses, talking about the different tenses, how to make them, and how to use them. Another thing that we need to talk about that goes along with that same idea is compatibility of tenses. Compatibility of tenses means that you're not shifting tenses between present tense, past tense, future tense to make it more confusing for your reader. It's important that you don't shift or change tenses when two or more events are occurring at the same time. Let's look at the incorrect example. During the concert, the pianist forgot the notes, and she stops in the middle of the piece. We started off using the past tense, forgot, and then changed to present tense, stops, even though those things happened at the same time. The correct sentence should read, during the concert, the pianist forgot the notes, and she stopped in the middle of the piece. Now we have compatibility of tenses. Both of these are past tense. Let's look at another example. The maestro leaves the podium. The audience gave him a standing ovation. Here we start in present tense and switch to past tense. The correct sentence would read, the maestro leaves the podium. The audience gives him a standing ovation. Both of these events are happening at the same time, therefore they need to be in the same verb tense. The correct example leaves them both in present tense. You do want to shift tenses to show that one event precedes, in other words, comes before, or follows another. Let's look at the incorrect example. By the time we arrived, they ate dinner. This is saying that we arrived and they ate dinner at the same time. But what really happened is that because everyone was so late, dinner had already been eaten by the time they arrived. So the correct sentence would be, by the time we arrived, they had eaten dinner. So that allows us to use the correct tenses, so everything is shown in the time in which it occurred. For a statement of universal truth, meaning something that stays the same no matter what, use that in the present tense, even if the main verb in the sentence is in the past tense. Let me give you an example. Columbus proved that the earth is round. Earth is round is a universal truth. It's been round, it is round, it will always be round. We use the word is because that's a present tense verb, even though in that sentence, proved, the main verb, is past tense. We still use the present tense verb is to state the universal truth, the earth is round. Let me give you one more example. Let's look at an incorrect sentence. It had been almost a year since she opens her savings account. Here we're shifting from a past tense to a present tense. We need to keep them the same. It had been almost a year since she opened her savings account. In this sentence, our verb tenses are in agreement. They don't shift from past to present or present to past. Compatibility of tenses makes your writing easier to understand for the reader, and the reader will easily understand the order in which things happened in your writing.